I wasn't supposed to be out that night. The emergency alert had said to stay indoors. Avoid the restricted zone. Avoid the highway. I drove anyway. I just needed to clear my head. The roads were empty. Too empty. No headlights. No traffic. Just distant sirens fading somewhere behind me. After almost an hour, I found a gas station. Half the lights were off. The price board flickering. No clerk inside. No cars at the pumps. I locked my doors. Kept the engine running. That's when I saw him. Standing behind my car. Close enough to touch the trunk. He looked exactly like me. But he wasn't breathing. His chest wasn't moving. He wasn't blinking. Just staring at me, like he'd been waiting. I grabbed my phone and called 911. Whispered, "There's someone outside my car." The operator asked my location. I gave her the highway exit. She paused. Longer than normal. Then she asked, "Sir, are you alone?" "Yes." More typing. Then she said, "Officers responded to a fatal crash at that exit tonight." My fingers tightened around the phone. What crash? Silence. Then, a vehicle matching your description. My stomach dropped. I looked back at the man. He smiled. Slowly. The operator's voice lowered. "Sir, the crash happened 2 hours ago." I could hear like she was scared too. "Sir, we never recovered the driver." My vision blurred. "He's not outside your car." My voice cracked. "Then where is he?" A long pause. "Very soft, sir. Run." For a second, I didn't move. My brain couldn't process it. Run? I was inside a locked car, engine on, standing behind my car, smiling. But something was wrong. The smile wasn't wide anymore. It was fading. Like he was losing interest. The operator's voice came back. Sharp now. "Sir, do not stay in that vehicle." My throat felt tight. "You just said he's not outside my car." Silence. Then, "Isn't." A cold wave moved down my spine. I slowly turned my head, not toward, but toward the back seat. Because suddenly, I felt something. A shift in weight. Like the car had dipped slightly. The operator whispered, "Do not look back." My breathing got louder in my ears. I could hear my own heartbeat. Heavy. Unsteady. I swallowed. "He was behind the car," I whispered. "No," she said. He was reported. She didn't respond. Instead, I heard typing again. Then a different voice in the background. Muffled. Urgent. The operator came back. "Sir, I need you to confirm something." "What? What is your full name?" I told her. There was another pause. Then she said, "That's the name of the driver we couldn't identify." I felt like the air had been sucked out of the car. I mean, I'm right here. Another silence. Then, "Sir, are you bleeding?" I looked down. My hands were shaking. But I hadn't noticed. There was something dark on my sleeve. I turned on the overhead light. It flickered once, twice, then stayed on. There was dried blood on my jacket, across my chest, like I'd been thrown forward, like a seatbelt had cut into me. My Brie, I don't remember a crash. She didn't answer that. Instead, she said, "Sir, I need you to step out of the vehicle." My eyes snapped to the mirror again. The man behind the car was gone. Completely gone. The parking lot was empty. Gas pumps. Flickering lights. Nothing else. "I don't see him anymore." "Step out," she repeated. I hesitated, then slowly reached for the door in my hand, was shaking so badly I almost couldn't grip it. I opened the door. Cold air hit my face. The gas station was silent, too silent. No wind, no insects, no distant traffic. Just silence. I stepped out. My legs felt weak, like I hadn't used them in hours. The operator was still on the line. Walk toward the road. Why? Just walk. I did. Each step felt unreal, like I was floating. As I reached the edge of the parking lot, I saw flashing lights, red and blue, down the highway, blocked off, police tape, and the vicors of the car wrapped around the guardrail. Was mine. Same color, same license plate, same crack on the rear bumper. I stopped breathing. No. The operator spoke softly. "Sir, officers are on scene right now. I'm here. Yes. They're looking at the vehicle. I could see them. 2 officers standing near the wreck." My legs started moving without permission toward the scene. "Sir, you shouldn't." But I kept walking. The closer I got, the quieter everything became. The sirens faded. The voices dulled, like I was underwater. I reached the edge of the tape. No one stopped me. No one even looked at me. I stepped past it, right up to the paramedic. He was pleased, broken. Blood dried along the forehead. Same scar above the eyebrow. Same jacket. Same face. My face. My knees buckled. But I didn't hit the ground because I wasn't solid. My hands passed through the police tape when I reached for it. I looked at the officer. He walked straight through me, like I wasn't there. The operator's voice returned, soft, distant. "Sir, we believe the driver died instantly." I stared at my own body. The paramedic covered it again. Time of death, 11:27 p.m. I checked my phone screen. The call timer was still running. The time read 1:27 a.m. 2 hours later. My voice trembled. So who am I? The operator didn't hesitate this time. You're the one who kept driving. A cold understanding began to settle in. I left the scene. Yes, I didn't survive. No. Silence stretched between us like the world was pulling away. What happens now? I asked. Her voice was almost gone. That depends. On what? On whether you keep running. The air around me began to feel thinner. The world less solid. The gas station behind me, the highway, the police lights. Everything started to blur. My chest felt hollow, like something was pulling me backward, toward the wreck, toward the body under the sheet. I tried to step away, but my feet wouldn't move. The operator whispered one last time, "You were never supposed to make this call." The line went dead. The screen on my phone went black. And the last thing I saw was my own body being loaded into the ambulance. Then, nothing. The ambulance, the flashing lights reflected on the windshield. And then, everything went dark. No sound. No sirens. No highway. Just silence. And then my phone lit up again. Incoming call. From 911. I didn't answer. Because this time, the caller ID didn't say 911. It said, "Noxmare, make sure you're subscribed. Because next time, it might be you." Welcome to Noxmare. Sleep carefully.